Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex here. It has been a long time since our last video, or Cybercast. I think it's been like 3 months or something like that. So, we are planning on doing a Cybercast tonight. We're just going to be basically just talking about topics, movies, TV shows, toys, stuff that would be related to Cybercast. Not gonna really break down with like here's the news, and stuff like that. Here's the upcoming figures. Otherwise, this I don't even think that I can stream that long. What it would take to cover 3 months worth of figure news and stuff like that, and been thinking about this for a while. Kind of wanted to change it because it just gets a little tiring, and 10 years ago, the reason why I did that, like, no one else was really doing it. Like, I would listen to there was a couple of other podcasts before we started ours, and I would listen to them, and I'd hear them talk about a figure, but because I was new into the collecting world, especially when they talked about third-party figure, I had no idea what they were talking about. So, I was always like, they were talking about how cool it was, and I'm like, I wish I could see it, so I could know what they're talking about, so I could kind of follow along, and that's where how I kind of came up with Cybercast. You guys that have been following for years, almost a decade or whatever, you kind of heard this story before. Some of you guys that are new, maybe maybe you just tuned into the last Cybercast, and you're like, what happened to this show? Why am I subscribed to this channel? So we're going to be doing basically like topics and stuff. We're going to be talking about some of the new movies and stuff like that. Like I said, we're going to talk about some toys. We're going to continue doing our vintage G.I. Joe vehicle tier list that we started, like, I don't know, way back. So we're not going to do like finish the entire thing. We're just going to keep with it and just do like whatever the next 2 years. I'll have to look that up because I totally forgot. But anyways, like I said, I'm 95% sure, because there's been other times where I'm like, all right, Cybercast coming this Saturday, and then something happens where it's like somebody's birthday, like at my nephews, they had birthdays, and some people had surgery, there was a funeral, and just other things piled up. And one, because you guys know that I work overnight, so by the time it rolls around to do Cybercast, just like tonight, like by the time it starts, I had already been up for 25 hours because I woke up at 5 p.m. last night, or yesterday, went to work all night, and and then I'm not ready to go to sleep, so I want to play video games and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna power through it. So that's been some of the reasons why we haven't done it in the past 3 months almost. But 95, 97, 98% sure it's gonna happen tonight, unless someone messages me like right before and says they can't do it. So I wanted to give you that information. Also, I'm gonna start streaming more, but I don't want to do it on YouTube. I may upload some videos from the stream to YouTube, of kind of like a later thing where I'm like, hey, this was a pretty cool run. Maybe you guys watch it, maybe you don't. But if you are interested, I'm also on Twitch, and it's the same name over there as my YouTube name, and Twitter and Instagram and everything else. It's G1 Hexatron. So if you want to check that out, you want to give me a follow, don't worry about subbing or anything like that. Just give me a follow, come hang out, talk in the chat, stuff like that. I'm playing a lot of Diablo 4. The game's not even been out a month yet, and I already got like 180 hours into it or something like that. So if you're interested in those type of games and stuff like that, come on by. I'm going to be streaming here in probably about an hour, up until we get ready for Cybercast. So if you guys want to tune in, let me know. Come on by, say hi. Otherwise, I'll see you on Cybercast. So take it easy. Peace.